Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
Yes, nobody in the history of online criticism has ever thought of referencing that clip.
Oh my god, I feel so honored!
Yes, and as a reward, I'm going to turn you into a real puppet.
What? What the fuck?
You will receive full payment, as usual, only upon evidence of their destruction.
The Crites, as the aliens call them in this movie, naturally head to the planet Earth. Which seems to be on pause mode. Let me undo that real quick. Oh no, that's just real life. And we see a mother played by Dee Wallace. Because it's in her contract, if anything supernatural happened in the 80s, she had to be the mother of it. Let's see, the apron matches my shirt matches the wallpaper. With any luck, I'll be invisible and no one will remember me from this movie.
You're a real shithead, you know? Bradley!
Boy, I'm gonna wash your mouth out.
Dad!
You miss that bus, I'm gonna skin you and hang your bones out to dry.
That moment you realize he's the killer in the film. This is all a prequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Thank you for the lovely breakfast you prepared, Mother.
Hey, you want a thanks? Don't decorate the kitchen in board game colors. Why don't you try my color scheme? Only one eye bleeds with that. Also, let's pause for a minute and ask, where did that kid's red hair come from? Hey, his hair used to be red. Mystery solved! And Emmett Walsh plays the cynical Southern bumpkin sheriff, a stretch from the cynical Southern bumpkin everything else he plays, who's getting tired of locking up the town drunk Charlie, played by Ben Stiller doing Simple Jack.
I'm getting through my fillings just like last time.
Started getting these messages.
This is Patrol Chief.
Do you hear that?
It's Jeff. I'm on.
Oh, come on, give him some credit. He thinks aliens are communicating through his feelings, and that is Neelix.
Come on, lover, pick it up.
Cut the horse shit, Jeff.
Oh, sorry.
Why don't you just go on out to Jane Helens? You don't want to get fired now.
This town acts like it's perpetually preparing for space invaders. Now, speaking of which, the bounty hunters get advice from Jabba's assistant. Sorry, I have too much dignity to Google his name. And he gives them some essential videos on what Earth's culture is like. Oh yeah, that looked the most interesting out of everything displayed. We get, honestly, a damn good effect of the bounty hunter changing into the singer named Johnny Steele. Who sounds like a cartoon show about a boy with a magic watch. I couldn't decide what sex I wanted to be, so I went with D, all of the above. Back on Earth, Charlie's horsing around with Bradley, played by Scott Grimes, basically doing what people with barns and horror stories always do.
I thought I told you to get rid of them fireworks. You gotta try and concentrate on what you're doing, okay?
I'm gonna.
Why does everybody dress like they're auditioning for Matt Frewer from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Don't feel right.
I mean, a boy with a slingshot? Every bit of media says we got him, but by God, I've never seen a kid in the 80s actually have one.
Hi, Daddy.
Bradley's sister, April, arrives with her new boyfriend, Steve, played by Billy, you fucking hold down low, dunk well, them there motherfuckers! Zane. He's sporting an 80s V-neck and a 90s ponytail, so he's trash in 2 decades. Bradley gets in trouble taking the rap for Charlie slingshotting his sister. Now him I'd buy having a slingshot, resulting in Bradley not getting any dick.
Well, we should get going.
Hun, I kind of figured you'd watch me bowl tonight.
We can stare silently at how humble I am afterwards. Come on, let's make out where my parents can catch us.
You're thrilled.
Already?
Well, if Farmer's Daughter stories have taught me anything, it's there's a wonderful surprise in store for me.
Come in.
Time for your supper and you're beaten. Yeah, I'm tired. Just beat yourself and I'll eat your supper.
Why are you always fighting with your sisters?
How come you and Mom always take her side?
Because you dress more feminine than her! I should be more understanding. I saw you trying to figure things out last night.
Well, I can't argue with the lines this creates.
The Crites arrive on Earth, which I think just tried Willy Wonka's gum, and land nearby.
And now for the #1 song of the week, Johnny Steele's Power of the Night.
Fun fact, this is the only song on the entire planet. Yeah, it's literally the only thing that's ever on anywhere. It's the power of the night. It's the power of the night. The room had more soundtrack variety! Before you drive yourself insane for an hour, that's a bowling pin on his shirt. Later in the movie it's shown more clearly, but for a long time you're asking yourself, what the fuck is that? Anorexic Kirby? A shaved Pink Panther? Slender Man on Pepto-Bismol? I'd forgive all of this if they went for the obvious name they should have given their team, the Ballbusters. God help you if that's not the name of Critters 12! So the Crites exit their ship and start looking for food. Looks like Dumbass Cop is on the menu.
Hey, Sal. Hey,
how about we get some donuts and coffee after work, huh? Over.
He may be a creeper, but he's a big spender. Aw, shit, they're using their powers to persuade him to wiggle into their mouths! I heard Lugosi went a similar way.
Transform. Weird faces. Nothing likes me. Find something.
Honestly, it makes sense if he just went with a famous singer as well. There you go, that won't get any looks. Back at the house, the family is hearing all sorts of strange sounds.
This phone is dead.
What?
Yep, that's definitely Ghoulies. They go to check the circuit breaker when they finally come across the culprit. Yeah, that looks safe to touch. Let me try putting my balls in it next. It's okay, honey, the popple's just expired. He shakes it off as, good God, what has it been, an hour? This is the longest walk to third base ever. I'm tired of waiting. The English patient got to the hot stuff faster than you did.
April?
Well, you don't have to yell. He throws a firecracker at him and... Ooh, this is gonna be good!
Well, I want an explosion. I think everybody did. Everybody wanted an explosion.
I guess it did technically surprise me, but... Nah, I want to see that thing blow up. I'm going to a parallel universe. Okay, let's see that scene again. Yeah! See, subverting expectations isn't always the answer! Search, Rise of Skywalker review.
And that's how the new Star Wars trilogy got more and more epic with every passing film.
Glad it worked out somewhere. Yup, it's one of these again. One of those ads that talks about difficult times, even though it always shows people incredibly happy in super ridiculously overexposed lighting for some reason. Hopefully one day these ads will be dated, but you know what won't be dated? Stamps.com. For all our sakes, we need to avoid crowds any way we can right now. But what if you need to go to the post office? Don't worry, Stamps.com is here to help. What am I even doing here? I have no idea. But you know what I do have an idea about? Stamps.com. Anything you can do at the post office, you can do at Stamps.com. Print postage on demand and skip those lines and crowds at the post office. Plus, you can actually save some money with discounts you can't even get at the post office. Oh, I was putting together a lamp. Lamps are my jam. You know what else is my jam? Stamps.com is my jam. Stamps.com brings all the services of the U.S. Postal Service right to your computer in the safety and comfort of your own home, office, or anywhere else you're hunkering down right now. Whether you're a small business sending invoices, an online seller shipping out products, or you're just working from home and need to mail stuff, Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. Now I'm on a computer. That's something they show a lot in these ads, right? But who am I talking to? Oh, it's me. Way to go, me. It reminds me of Stamps.com. You know what else is Stamps.com? Stamps.com. Simply use your computer to print official U.S. postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send. Once your mail is ready, just leave it for your mail carrier, schedule a free package pickup, or drop it in a mailbox. No human contact required. It's that simple. This is me in my bathtub lighting a candle. I have no reason for this. I just needed a white background because all these ads have white backgrounds. You know what else has a white background? Stamps.com. With Stamps.com, you get great discounts too. 5 cents off every first-class stamp and up to 40% off UPS shipping rates. And now, in addition to offering discounted U.S. Postal Service rates, Stamps.com also offers UPS services with discount rates up to 62%. Plus, with Stamps.com, you won't even have to pay UPS residential surcharges. I drew this while it was framed. Stamps.com can do that too, I think. I don't know. What I do know is Stamps.com is a no-brainer, especially now, saving you time and money and keeping you safe in these crazy times. And right now, you can get a special offer that includes a 4-week free trial plus free postage and a digital scale without any long-term commitment. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in nostalgia. That's Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in nostalgia for your special offer today. Stay safe, my friends. However you do it.
Like the video if you like Foley Outro. Here we go. Okay. Ad's almost over. Jeez. Okay. Alright, cool.
Don't forget to check us out on Twitch, playing some games, telling some jokes, and overall just having a good time. Hope to see you there. So the two bounty hunters discreetly enter a nearby church. It's precisely because that scene didn't need to happen that it needed to happen. And they continue to look for their target.
We're here for the Christ.
I'm sorry you've heard wrong. We have the Christ here, and I think you scared him away. That wasn't Power of the Night!
We got the answers we needed.
You mean boom, scream, boom?
Yes.
Don't forget your
What are you doing?
boomstick.
We have to kill each other. I'll start with you three, then I'll kill myself.
Well, couldn't we start with...
No. They get attacked outside, or rather, the father gets attacked. I love how he's always the first one they go for. But the mother croquets their asses and they get inside. I really wish she brought this bloodlust to E.T. Meanwhile, back at the bowling alley, the bounty hunters continue to do, honestly, a terrible job. I love this guy in the sparkling orange shirt that's like, what a bunch of fucking weirdos. This is the greatest movie ever made. I especially love how the other guy is looking like George Costanza melted into Kevin Pollak. If the rest of the movie was just these two walking around, I'd have no complaints.
It ain't Halloween, is it?
You remind me of the bed. These guys are as subtle as a circumcision with a chainsaw. How do they find anybody? Back at the house, the family starts to snap at each other due to the stress of the pack tribbles.
Why don't you go check the windows?
I already did.
We'll check them again!
Oh, man.
Damn, that went from 1 to fuck you in a millisecond.
We'll check them again!
Well, somebody's self-quarantined. Bradley suggests going out on his own to get help, and not only does the family agree to it, the sister is almost happy about it.
See ya.
Alright, let's talk allowance. His half is mine now, right?
But one of the critters pushes his bike over, rendering it useless. His army of chickens will come to his aid. Or maybe that should have been edited out. What was that? Meanwhile, the critters start partying in the house because, despite this being written before Gremlins, this was probably put in because of Gremlins. I'm an in-joke that works on too many levels. Bradley comes across the bounty hunters, though, and leads them to the house. Wipe your feet!
Charlie, what do you think you do?
SpongeBob reference. Hey, can I have these?
Fuck with us, we've taken down Suburban Commando and Spider-Man! The critters get bigger, but phallic gunfire saves the day, as always.
Who's April?
You grabbed her. I couldn't do it. It was you.
What are you, drunk? No, I'm just Emmett Walsh. So, to put it bluntly, we've got to save April! As the boy continues to do all the work and goes after his sister. Thankfully, Charlie is there to help as well. Good, he'll need a pawn sacrifice.
What'd they do with Lieutenant Dane?
Bradley sneaks inside and saves his sister while also preparing to blow up their ship. But joke's on them as the Krites blow up their home first. Okay, for a movie whose effects look like Langolier sock puppets, that was a damn good explosion. So good, they used the exact same one for when the ship blows up. Yeah, I swear I'm not editing these two clips together. This is how it's presented. It was like a cherry bomb in the sky. Now it's an A-bomb on the ground. I'll take it. Fire is
First
fire.
explosion looks like Final Destination, and the second one looks
I
like...
know, honey. I lost my porn stash,
That was one
too.
thing, I bet.
The bounty hunters leave a communicator before they go, which happily has the power to reverse the film. Wow, we're remarkably underwhelmed by that. Oh, were you being sent to Abu Dhabi again? Well, my work here is done. Time to be useless somewhere else. So everything seems fine and good, and... Oh, wait a minute. Come on, sequel. You know you want it. Come on. You know you want it. Come on. We got a bite! Unless those are ostrich turds, which... I wouldn't mind seeing the movie and how those got there, too. Critters is respectably stupid. It came out at just the right time and stuck just the right tone, having a similar feel to a lot of those small 80s monsters movies, but still has enough of an identity to be its own thing. My only complaint, I know it's gonna sound weird, but I could have used even more silliness. When you see a movie starting like this, you expect it to go even more all out. But, to their credit, that's what sequels are for. And the second one does go even bigger and goofier like a proper sequel should. And yeah, my guess is the budget for this wasn't huge and they made do with what they could, so for what they put together, it's a ton of fun. Roll on in and have a ball. This is a wonderfully dumb good time. And don't forget to buy Little Shit, still available wherever people don't know any better. Check out these happy customers.
Good stuff.
Well, what about our other happy customer? You know, some kids play too rough. I'm the Nostalgia Critic, I remember. So cute.
We'll check him again!
Hey, Doug Walker here, doing the charity shout-out. That's Chaplin. You cool? He's cool. So, we're doing one we haven't done before, but once again ties in very much to the coronavirus, and that is Partners in Health. And specifically, what they are doing to help out with this, they have launched a comprehensive effort to support the response across its network of supported countries around the world to contain and control the spread of the virus, ensure that patients are provided with dignified care, and demonstrate to the world what aggressive action in vulnerable settings can achieve. They're uniquely positioned to respond to COVID-19, leveraging deep experience in treating infectious disease outbreaks and responding to emergency situations around the world. On top of that, they work directly alongside colleagues in countries' ministries of health, forge connections to the world's leading COVID-19 responders, and foster strong relationships within the communities they work. And again, like many of these charities, this is one not only you can donate to, but you can also volunteer at if you want. There's just so much help needed right now, and if you can go out there and help, wonderful, but understandable if you don't want to, you know, stay in and isolate, obviously. But if you do want to donate, if you have money to donate, these are just a few of the things they do. If you go their way,
we're definitely 80s. We're due to go back to in time. Did they do this back in the 90s? See you in the next one. Okay. Follow me. Peace out. Bye.